All right.
Which we can get into the very controversial review, or we can get into the easy Target review.
I'll just say, bro, let's get this one out the way, bro. Let's get this, cause bro, I don't have much to say about it, bro.
I'm scared. Which one you're talking about?
Beyonce, bro.
Wow. All right, man.
Bro,
so Beyonce.
Hold on. Before you.
Oh yeah,
say
we
it.
definitely gotta get some disclaimers. Let me put my phone up real quick.
All right.
Disclaimers, man.
So Beehive, I don't want no drama. I don't want no problem. I'm just gonna lead with this. It wasn't for me. What about you?
Beehive, I am a heterosexual cis man. I do not listen to Beyonce like that. I love R&B.
Yeah.
I love some of Beyonce's R&B singles. I have never listened to a Beyonce album. I don't know if I said that yet. I noticed that she had a certain trajectory just shoot up and rise once she dropped that surprise album, Beyonce, the self-titled album. And ever since then, you know, she's just been crazy on the rise, kind of like a Rihanna type thing, right? And I did my research because I kind of wanted to be knowledgeable going into this album and coming out of this album. I know she's doing a 3-act thing where Act 1 was Renaissance, Act 2 was Cowboy Carter, and Act 3, we're not sure what. She's doing things definitely musically than what she's used to doing with the R&B, rapish, urban type feel of music itself. I know this album is supposed to be a country album, so I just want to get that out the way. This album isn't supposed to sound like anything else she's done, or it's not supposed to sound like Renaissance. She's going through a creative process, a new creative journey or whatever. I want to say that right now.
Yeah.
I commend Beyonce for trying new things.
Yeah.
Don't attack me. Going into this album, I had no anticipation.
How many listens you do? Because I hope I didn't set you up. I told you I was gonna do 2, but I did 1 B. I'm sorry.
You did set me up there.
I'm sorry.
I hate you.
I'm sorry.
I hate you. Because at first, I didn't think we was going to review this.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, dog. Because I saw people the next day on Twitter, they was calling this the greatest Beyonce album of all time.
Right.
I'm just like, I mean, I can't be the judge of what Beyonce album is greatest. I'm just saying, like, yo, like, after one, like, not even 12 hours, y'all calling this the greatest one? But either way, he texted me. He was like, B, we got to talk about the Beyonce album. And I'm just like, oh,
bro.
God.
Hey.
I'm like, this could go wrong 2 ways.
I didn't think we was going to, my sister-in-law, bro, on the phone. I want to hear y'all perspective. I want to hear y'all talk about it.
So, I also want to acknowledge that we are both from Texas. So we've heard plenty of country music growing up, whether it be in a setting like the rodeo, State Fair, just being out at sports bars and stuff like that.
Even at a game, at a basketball game, high school game,
we've heard we've heard plenty of country music. We're familiar with country music. We're from Texas, so we're country boys.
Right.
And so the thing with this album is, it's an hour and 18 minutes?
It's an hour and 18
This is longer than the last album that she came out with. Not by a substantial amount. I think by 15 minutes. I think the last one was an hour and 3 minutes. So I do want to go back to the Act 1. Not go back. I want to go to that one because I haven't heard it. So I kind of want to get the whole concept of what she's doing with this whole act thing right here.
Yeah.
And I noticed that both of the albums, Renaissance and this one, have a horse on it. So I'm just like, well, okay, what are we doing?
She might be on a horse on the third one. Might be a black horse.
Nah.
Because the first one was a clear, translucent horse.
This
one was a white horse. The next one might be a black one. Because look, the first album, Renaissance, the Act 1, was more of like
house theme, dance
house
music.
theme, but inspired by the LGBT community. This one going into the country. This one might be on her pro-black self. She might go funk. Might have some.
I hope she doesn't go rapping because she cannot rap. I'm gonna be real with you.
The spaghetti.
I'm on your head like cornrows. I'm like
horrible, bro. All right,
no. Yeah, we gonna wait for that. But Beyonce fans, I don't want no one to attack me for this perspective,
bro.
But man, I wasn't expecting anything from this. This was way too long.
Too long.
You set me up because you told me,
sorry,
oh yeah, I'm gonna do a listen tonight and the next morning. I'm like,
if
he gonna do it, I'm gonna do it too. I told him at first, I only got 1 listen in me. I was like, F it. If he gonna listen to it twice, I listened to that album twice. I will say that I did find one more song that I liked. But I will say that with this album right here, I had no anticipation. I have no expectations. I just know Beyonce was doing something different creatively. And just because you do something creative differently doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah.
And so with this album, I didn't enjoy it. I think that this is perfect if we're going into like a place like a Chili's or Cheddar's, and you have it on.
You hear some in the background.
Yeah, like this is perfect music for that. If I'm going to like the rodeo, if I'm going to the state fair, perfect music for that. Listening to this in the car, I can't do it. Listening to this in headphones, I can't do it. No. To me, Beyonce, she doesn't do anything special on this album. I mean, yeah, she's a black woman. She's moving from one genre to the next one.
Kinda. It's not really, bro.
Let's
be honest, bro.
So we getting real now. We getting real. Okay, we go. Okay.
This not country, bro. It's not.
I will say this.
It has country elements.
I'm about to say country influence.
Yes.
And heavily impacted by country. I will say that there are plenty of things that this album, I don't want to say fails on, but just doesn't do well.
Just because you got Dolly Parton and freaking Willie Nelson on it, bro, they don't. Man. And she.
So my thing with this album is, I mean, the lyrics really weren't that good to me. Nothing really stuck out to me. To me, when it comes to country music, it seems very personal. Yeah. This album didn't seem too personal for me. All. To me, it seems very surface level. And my thing is this, right? Beyonce is a great vocalist.
Yeah. Oh, very.
I can't say that she's very talented in many other aspects because I know she does have help with writers.
Really good performance. Yeah. She writes a little bit.
But also she has someone else help her write, and I'm pretty sure she doesn't produce.
But she's a pop star, B. Who don't?
Yeah, no, I get that. Which is my thing is this: some certain credits kind of get taken away. Certain.
But you gotta understand when it comes to like the stuff that she has to put a lot of her talents to with the performing. In the vocals, because vocals is you got to be able to.
But yeah, you don't have to perform when you're in the studio though. You gotta
put a performance on when you're singing.
Yeah, but you gotta think about what performance did she really have where she was just singing her butt off on this song. On this album.
Oh no, it's not.
That's what I'm saying. Like she doesn't do anything special on this.
Yeah, I get you saying, but I'm thinking of overall as Beyonce.
Yeah, Beyonce is a great performer from what I've heard and seen.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I've never been to a show. This to me, she excelled at nothing on here. Yeah. All she did was, I went from this genre to this genre. This really wasn't country music. Yeah. To me, this is more influenced and impacted by country music. I'll say this, and this might be a hot take. Nothing on here was better than Old Town Road by Lil Nas X. Yeah. Nothing.
I got you, bro. It's nothing on here I didn't like no song on here. No song I enjoyed. Did you enjoy a song?
I have a few songs I enjoyed.
You got a few songs. I have none. I didn't enjoy anything. It was a chore to listen to. I'm sorry. I wanted to do a deep dive, and I thought she was going to be like more introspective because that's what I expect from country music. Like I'm not a country music fan, but I listen to Johnny Cash, really introspective guy. You know what I'm saying? And bro, she didn't even mention a tractor. No John Deere tractor. No beer. No chilling your blue jeans. Come on, bro. Like
yeah, there was definitely no stereotypical country stuff on here. I mean, she had Post Malone on here.
Yeah, I'm just like she had Post Malone, Miley Cyrus. Not saying they did bad. I don't know because. Musically, this did not appeal to me. So I can't say it's a bad album. It just didn't appeal to me.
To me, there was nothing like... I think I've heard catchier country songs.
Yeah.
I think this will appeal to the black community because I think a lot of them will open up to this because I'm going to be real right here. A lot of black people don't like country music.
A lot of black people listen to country music.
A lot of black people not from here don't like country music.
You think so?
From what I've seen on Twitter and from what I've seen from other people
I grew up with black people liking country.
No, I'm saying not from here though.
Yeah.
Like... outside of here, they be like, like when I go on Twitter, they're like, I listen to any genre besides country. Like country always gets.
I'm just saying, I'm the same way, but I'm saying I grew up with black people liking country music. So what I'm trying to say is, I know what you're saying. It might open up, but I don't think it will because like, what is this really? What country music artist should I check out?
I think more people will be like, let me try to check some out, but they're not actually gonna do it. It's one of those things. It's like, oh man, that looks like a really good diet. I need to try that after they had a really good diet meal, but they never really go diet. It might open them up. Doesn't mean that they'll go do it, follow through.
It's so crazy. Like I hate to say this because coming from a guy that just said it don't appeal to him, I feel like a lot of y'all out here are gassing. I'm being honest, bro.
I think so as well, especially when people say this is Beyonce's best work. I'm like, dang, like y'all think? No offense, but
I heard Beyonce the subtitle album.
None of these songs to me get higher highs than some of her singles in the past.
Yeah,
none of these songs. I think, and if we can
like that Texas Hold'em song.
So the songs I liked on the album are songs that I'm cool with listening to.
All right, let's talk about those.
The songs that I like.
I want to know what you like.
Okay, so let me preface this. The songs that I liked on here are songs that if I heard this in the setting, and it's not like blasting in my ear to where I'm about to be deaf, I'm cool with listening to it. Like, yeah, I can vibe out to this. Okay. I'm not going to be singing the words, but yeah. Some songs I did like 16 Carriages.
Okay.
Protector. Texas Hold'em. Bodyguard. Jolene. I like that mostly because, there's a JoJo character. No, there's a JoJo character named Jolene. Yeah.
You like Dolly Parton? That was a cover.
Oh, Daughter. I like Spaghetti because of the Shabuzi dude.
I don't like him. I heard him on his own stuff. I'm like, but on here he didn't appeal to me.
I heard the song. I heard of him through TikTok because he has like this TikTok ad or whatever.
I know him from some of the stuff he put out. People say he do country. He don't do country either.
Oh, he doesn't.
They don't sound country.
It's just country.
It's
country.
He has like a little twang, like bro.
So it's just another subgenre of urban
it's not
music,
country,
basically.
bro. Give me a ukulele or whatever.
Alligator Tears, just for fun with Willie Jones.
And you like this album.
Levi Jeans, Desert Eagle, River. Remember, I told you if I were to hear this, all the other songs, but also this album has 27 songs.
Yeah. How many out of 27 you actually
1,
were
2,
hearing
3,
a certain?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
That's a good amount. Of the
But
album,
also, I'm not going to be focused on the lyrics when I hear this. And I don't need to hear this back to back. I don't need to hear this back to back.
bro. It's nothing in here.
So
got me, bro. I don't know.
yeah, see that's the thing. These songs don't get me, but if I were to hear these, I wouldn't be offended by it.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be like, oh, my ears are bleeding.
Yeah, I won't be offended by anything I hear in a social setting. I'm not even.
Sometimes I will.
I don't even listen to it.
Nah, if it's too loud, sometimes yeah.
Yeah, I'm usually focused on what I'm doing or eating or anything like that. But me, I was trying to enjoy this album as a whole. Headphones in, I'm focused. It's a Beyoncé album. I'm going in, and nothing about this album. Even though I say country music in it, I love all types of music. And all the other elements she pulled from didn't even grab me. The hip hop, some of the rock influence, some of the folk music. I love folk music. I'm a Nick Drake fan. Like, I like Elliott Smith. I like all type of like music. So it didn't, as a music fan, yes, I could tell that she is experimenting and she is a fan of music, but it just didn't do anything for me as a fan of music.
Same.
Yeah, that's
And
I think that's all I really gotta say, bro.
I wrote some notes because I did listen to it twice. And
I'm
so
sorry.
No.
I'm sorry, B. I was like, I hope I didn't set him up like
you should be. But I will say, when it comes to Beyonce music, I'm titling the podcast this.
Yeah.
Instant glazification. We have instant gratification.
Glazing.
Yes. Krispy Kreme workers everywhere. Dunkin' workers everywhere. I'm just saying everybody got a job at these donut shops. Because the glazing is insane.
Yeah,
people saying this is Beyonce. Like I said, Beyonce's best work. I'm like, really?
Is that why it's a white horse? The glaze?
Yes.
I'm just saying, bro.
But I will say some of my notes that I wrote on here. The first 2 tracks are very slow. Like, they were very slow. And it felt like it was trying to go for that cinematic approach to the album.
First song, Amen?
No, that was the last track.
Oh. No, but I'm saying it went back into her saying, like, Amen.
Oh, yes. And I feel like I got like a whiplash effect when the 3rd or 4th track came on because it was it was faster and way more energetic. I'm like, oh, hold up. I'm like, what are we doing?
Take you on a ride.
You didn't ease me in there.
Saddle?
Stop it. I feel like some of the themes kind of clashed. I feel like she was kind of going for this grandiose feel with the album at the beginning, but then she goes into this radio theme.
Okay.
And I'm just like, why didn't we start off with the radio theme?
You mean like with the, Welcome to the Soul?
Yeah.
With
my head,
Willie Nelson?
Yeah, because in my head, I'm like, I just heard Don FM by Weeknd.
Yeah.
Perfect way to use like the radio theme. Why didn't you start your album off with this radio theme if that's what you wanted to go for? Clashing themes right there where I'm just like, I feel like the concept was lost right there.
Maybe we haven't listened to Act 1 and maybe that has some radio themes in it. Kind of falls to that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But then that feels like I got to listen to a movie where I got to see the first one to get the second one.
Yeah.
I feel like the second one should be able to stand good on its own.
Okay.
Yeah. But like I said, if it did go into a radio theme, that last album better have a radio outro because why did this one just randomly have a radio and like 2 or 3 radio like skits or whatever
from Dolly? No, Dolly.
Willie Nelson.
I know Willie did too, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, this didn't have a good radio theme to me, like how Don FM did, because it didn't feel like the songs was like, this is so and so. Like I don't know. I guess for me, when I listened to Don FM by The Weeknd, that was a really good execution on having a radio theme in your actual project itself. Another thing, I feel like Beyonce didn't fully commit to the country album. I feel like at some point she wanted to blend genres rather than actually go full on country.
But
Just like
the crazy thing is, I don't want to put that blame on Beyonce. I think people ran with the whole country. Oh, it's a country album. But I think she was just like, yo, I'm gonna have country influences in it. Like,
so what would you consider this album then if it's not country?
Oh, it's not a country.
What would you consider it?
I think it's what you would call.
What is Beyonce music? Can we be real? Because I think Beyonce uses her own genre.
Yeah, she make pop music. She makes R&B music. She makes hip hop music. She makes a little bit of country element music.
She's Beyonce. She got her own genre. Like I don't know what ever since that Beyonce album dropped, I don't know what to pin her as. Yeah. Like what genre she's in.
Yeah, I to be honest, I wouldn't know what to call this. Like if it stood on one genre, I think it's just a multi-genre album.
And see, that's why when it comes to black music, when it comes to like certain elements just infusing itself too much and blending way too much, I just call it urban music. Yeah, because that's all it is. Because it's like you can't really call it rap.
But is it urban because she's black?
Yes. Yeah. That's why I call it urban.
I'm saying, so if a white guy, a white woman...
No, I call it urban.
No, I'm just saying...
I'm not saying...
But I'm saying if a white woman put out the same album, everything the same, would you call it urban?
No.
Why not?
Because she's not black.
You're racist.
Correct.
That's crazy. The urban communities, they've been black areas, bro. Areas like that's insane.
No, I get it, but to me, I'm like, I don't know what else to call
Urban
this. I don't want to say
contemporary.
black music.
What, urban contemporary?
Yes.
Bro, it's black.
Urban radio station.
Like, but I'm just saying, like, most music is black music. And
Like,
all the
it
rap
derives
from, like,
okay,
yeah,
yes,
that's what I'm saying.
I agree with that. But yeah, I feel like she didn't really fully went in there, and when she did do the blending, like DA got that dough. I'm like, why is Dolly Parton on this song? I'm like, what the? This is nasty.
I thought she DA.
Stop being nasty. Stop being nasty. Also, I feel like some of the country songs were very hit and miss.
Yeah.
Either they hit, and it wasn't a great hit, but if they missed, they missed.
Yeah.
So yeah, the lyrics definitely didn't catch me, and some stuff was just falling flat. I didn't feel like I feel like no one had a great vocal performance on here.
Yeah.
Like, and when it comes to Beyonce, we know that she can sing.
Yeah, she can sing.
I feel like that didn't really show on here. I feel like, and that's hard for me to say because to me that's Beyonce's number one talent when it comes to just listening. If your number one talent didn't catch me, and your lyrics don't catch me either, what is there to catch me with on here?
Yeah. Hey.
And this album is just way too long. It's just way too long.
Too long, bro.
But I get it.
Streaming, you gotta think about the streaming.
Yeah,
and
I
it's
hate
Beyonce.
that. Yeah, I hate that.
So
Make a deluxe version.
yeah.
Make it this
I'm
long.
sorry. I really wish I could have went more in depth into this album. I couldn't do it, bro. I'm sorry, B. I thought I was gonna do 2 lessons. I thought
you was too.
I was, bro. I thought I was, man. And I was at work today, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna just jam this Quayle Chris, bro. I can't even play it, bro, because I'm like, I was going back to me jamming it yesterday, and I was just like, nah, bro, I can't do it, B. I can't, man. Beyonce, you're amazing. You're a legend. You're an icon, and I will never take any of that away from you. But this is not for me. And Beehive, I'm sorry. Do not attack me. But
Yeah.
it's just
I'll
not
end
for
this
me.
off with this isn't my type of music.
Yeah, it's just not my.
This
type.
isn't something I will never ever run back to.
Yeah.
It's definitely a moment for
Yeah.
Beyonce and her fans. I will say that. And you know, with her whole Renaissance thing, and you know, the whole tour that she had, which was huge because you know everybody would dress up and do certain things going to the concert. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna have the same type of thing going for this because it seems like she's going with a theme with each album.
Yeah.
So I am very curious to see where she's going with the third one. So yeah, that's all I can say. I didn't listen to the first one. I will, but I'm not hyped for it or anything like that.
Came off a little lazy.
Yeah, I said that. I said it just falls flat and lazy.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
all
a
my
little
notes.
lazy. I'm not even gonna joke.
Yeah. I feel like, it's the glazification. Man.
Yeah.
Not instant gratification where you instantly get thanked for something. Instant glazification. As soon as Beyonce drops, oh, Beyonce!
All
yes!
glazing.
Yes.
All glazing. Speaking of lazy.
Oh, Lord.